All right. That was gay. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. 2 weeks in a row. Look at that. We're getting on a roll here.
Okay.
With me, as always, Jason.
So
I like that you said K, like it was a affirming question or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's not. Before we get started, guys, come out. See me this week. If you're hearing this the day this comes out, tonight I'm at Hyena's Roast Battle. Come out to that. Roasting Shiva. You guys, Shiva Ari is his name. You might recognize him from one of the worst episodes we've ever done. You suck, Shiva. Also, Friday, I'll be in Terrell at Film Alley, but the one I want you to come to, if you're in the Tyler area, October 7th, I'm headlining Rose City Comedy Club again. Come out to that. I haven't been there in a year. I got new stuff. It's going to be fun. At Mikey B. the Comic. You can find me for all tour dates, all that stuff there, on whatever platform. With that being said, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You got some questions for us?
Sure. So, would you rather...
Okay.
Would you rather everyone you didn't want to see naked was always naked? Or would you rather do ecstasy at all family gatherings moving forward?
Oh, because then you'll want to see people you don't want to see naked. I think I'll go with the ecstasy. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just make the family gatherings uncomfortable?
Yeah. I mean, they already are. My dad
Yeah.
calls me fag every 5 minutes. So
Still?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's senile. He's getting old now, so he forgets that he called me one. So he also mixes in racial slurs, and I'm like, I'm your son. He's like, oh, yeah, goddamn wetback. And I was like, well, again, it's the wet from your back on mine. So
You gave me this.
yeah. Nice mustache, Pancho Villa. Okay.
Thank you for the hair, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is the one good thing I got from the hair.
Yeah.
And the temper.
And of all the good stories.
Great stories. Cracked my head with a skateboard. It was fun. What about you? What would you pick?
Personally, I would. I got to say that I would probably go with the ecstasy at the family events too, because I only mostly go to my wife's family's events, and they already don't like me to begin with, so I might as well just make it more uncomfortable.
Yeah. I just need a reason to take drugs. That's all. I don't care about the rest. Yeah. I'm fine with taking ecstasy and still seeing everybody naked. It doesn't matter. I'm on ecstasy. Yeah. Is ecstasy even around anymore, or is it just Molly now?
Can you get
Wasn't it always
Mitsubishis
Molly?
or like Thumbs Up
Blue
or
Dolphins? Those were the ones,
stacks?
remember back in the day? The Blue Dolphins?
I'm not admitting anything specifically, but I'm just saying.
Do remember, and I'll admit it, because I'm not a nerd. But yeah, I remember the Blue Dolphin. I don't even know if the ecstasy's still around. I feel like Molly's the same thing. It's just like the pure MDMA, whereas ecstasy had like heroin or meth or something like that mixed into it.
There's no need to press it into like pills anymore, I guess. It's like, just get the powder.
No, we just shoot it up each other's buttholes now.
Yeah, fuck it.
Of course.
Blow it up there with a straw. You remember the term felching?
Isn't that the same as boofing?
Is it?
I don't know.
Tell me what's boofing, and I'll tell you what's felching.
Boofing is where you put drugs in your butt.
Okay.
Or alcohol or whatever you're putting.
Felching is where somebody jizzes in someone's ass and then they suck it out with a straw.
Oh. That's not
that
the
a
same
new one for you?
That's not the same thing.
I feel like we were trading some of these back and forth, and I ended up pulling that one out on you once.
Yeah.
Does it sound familiar?
I think I guffawed at that before.
So
hold on. So they suck it back out, and do they spit it on someone, like on an enemy, like a raptor, or do they swallow it?
I think it's a pick your pleasure scenario, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's like flavoring the sauce. That's Freda Felcher sounds so much funnier now.
Yeah. Did we
From Dumb and Dumber.
Are we finding a title already?
Yeah.
Here we go. 7
right.
minutes, 8 minutes, right? Let's look for it.
Felching ass freaks.
Okay, how about this? Would you rather only watch sporting events involving the Cleveland Browns, which are the worst American football team in the history of American football?
Well, the Lions are pretty bad too.
Those are number 2. Or lock yourself in a porta potty with your least favorite person until you became friends.
Man, that's tough because I don't really like anybody, but also I don't want to just watch the Browns. Everyone knows I'm a big Cowboys fan, and that would drive me nuts. I think I'd have to go porta potty.
I'm going porta potty too.
I think I'll just lie and pretend to be friends, and then I'll just ghost them after.
Man, why are you taking my ideas, man? That's what I was going to do.
Because I know you. because you were going to do it to me, so I do it to you first.
Exactly.
That's a defense mechanism.
Because you can't tell me if I'm telling the truth or not. I'd be like, no, we're really friends. We're really friends.
Dude, you're really
It's all
cool.
good.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like everything about you.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. Let's
I
get
think it's
together
cool.
soon.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
No, we need to. That'd be those people like, those people that never actually get together, but they're always like, hey, man, it's been a long time. We need to hang out again soon. You'd be like, yeah, man.
For show.
Yup.
For show.
Hit me up, dog.
Yeah, let's do that. We getting that.
I'll holla.
Hell yeah. Holla at your boy. I'm right here, son. Let's go.
And then it never happens.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then when they call you like in the middle of it, be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? You're just like, I'm going to wait 6 hours to reply.
Yeah. Or you answer like, hey, I need help. I got to move out of my apartment tonight. Can you help me move stuff, or just make up a situation they don't want to be in?
Free. Can you help me and I can get a truck too? And you can...
Dude, can you help me dig a hole real quick? Can you... Dude, I don't want to talk about it, but I got a G.I. Joe stuck in my rectum. Can you... You have small fingers, right?
I need assistance.
I need... bring your 11-year-old. He's got small hands, right?
All right, how about this? Would you rather dorkily make a balloon animal for everyone that you meet,
Okay.
or have your failures broken down on Sports Center nightly?
I think just to save time, I'll go with the failures, because I'll openly tell you that I fail at everything, and I have no problem breaking it down myself.
And not everybody's going to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Only the significant people will.
Yeah, and well, even then, yeah. I mean, at Sports Center, strangers will see it, but I don't know. I just don't. For balloon animals, can I just make a snake?
I mean, you can make whatever you want. You can make a snake, you can make a dick, you can make a fucking dog,
dick's
a
not
spoon.
an animal.
I mean,
Yeah, but if you make a snake, all you can do is blow up the balloon, draw a couple lines. Here
well,
you
a
go.
balloon animal, I think, can be like you can also do a sword or a hat or a cheeseburger. So I think you could therefore do a dick or something like that. Yeah,
I'm
why not?
interested. How many?
I saw a clown once blow up balloons and he did make a cheeseburger.
Did he?
It was fucking cool as shit.
I wonder
dude.
how many carbs were in that cheeseburger.
I had no interest in wanting to learn how to do it. I just thought it was cool, and I was like, "Can I have it?" And they gave it to like this girl with like cerebral palsy or something.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, they get
bitch.
everything. These fucking palsyists.
"Why do they get the best seats when we go to all the things?"
Yeah, I know. You get your own special little line at Six Flags.
I want to be able to see shit too.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not into balloon animals, because I wouldn't talk to you.
No, I'm not going to be that fucking
Yeah.
dork, dude.
If you're an adult just now learning to make balloon animals, you're a pedophile.
Listen,
You're a Chester.
Listen, I know that there's a market for everything, and if you found a way to make what you do niche for that market, even if it's dorky, fucking go for it. Who gives a shit what I or we say?
Yeah, get into magic
But-
when you're 45. Go ahead.
But if you're if your thing is just balloon animals and you do it and you just do it for fun and it's not really like a thing you make a living off of, and it's your neat trick that you do.
You sound like a
Fuck
pedophile.
you. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
you sound like
Okay.
a pedophile. Doing stand up. I've met plenty of magicians, which I'm not bragging here, but like when I meet a magician, I'm like, I always ask him how long you been doing it, and most of the time, like the last one I worked with, he's like, oh, since I was 7. I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, he's like chasing his lifelong dream. But I met one once. He's like, the dude was like 50. He's like, oh, I just started like a year ago, and I was like, get the fuck away from me. I'm like, where's your ice cream truck, you fucking pedo? Right? Where's your van? Fiddling knobs, touching keys, having fun with a full-grown man.
I don't trust you.
Why is this ice cream so crunchy that you just gave me?
And you have a ponytail.
Yeah. Hey, this is a sleepy sandwich. Can I lay down in your van?
Why are your nipples so large?
Yeah. Why did you make all my shame reappear? Thanks a lot.
Did we answer that?
I don't remember.
It was not balloon animals.
Yeah,
It was not
I'm not
balloon
doing
animals.
balloon animals.
Okay,
I have to
okay.
save time. Yeah, I'm not.
All right, we got time?
Yeah.
All right, how about this? Would you rather have your height fluctuate by 3 feet every day, up or down,
Okay.
or relive middle school again?
I'll take middle school again because I'm a different person. Like, if I can be me now, I'll go back to middle school. I don't want to be, I'm already like just barely an average man on height. I don't want to be 3 feet short. That means I'll be 2'11".
That means on some days I would be 3 feet tall or 9 feet
You'd
tall.
be 3'11". Amber would be the color of your energy, dude. Yeah,
Chill.
no. Yeah.
All right.
Right on my side is my ego because
You know what?
I don't want to take. I'll take middle school. I could do middle school again. Yeah,
Man.
Except in middle school, there was this girl I had a crush. Emily Terry. If you're out there, Emily, fuck you. But I had a crush
I
on
hope
this
she's
chick.
watching
She was
just
like, she
because
was
of that.
tall. She was like your height in middle school, and
She's my height in middle school.
yeah, she was tall,
Holy
redhead.
shit.
She was already hot. And I remember one day I was just waiting for the bus. I would just stand there, and like she was over there with her friend, and her friend came over, and they just started calling me Boogerhead. I don't know why, but that name stuck for 2
Well,
years.
I
didn't even pick a booger. Like if I picked one, I'd be like, you got me. But no, I was just standing there, and they're like, hey,
Can I
Boogerhead.
play devil's advocate here?
What?
I know why they called you Boogerhead.
Why?
It was the moles.
The moles?
It was your moles.
Boogers
It was the
aren't
moles.
brown.
I know, but that's
what's
just,
going on in
you
your
got all
nose?
these dots on your face. What's going on with you, Boogerhead? Look at you.
No, that makes cockaface would have been better.
I'm saying I just channeled that train of thought. I'm
Yeah.
not calling you that.
No,
I'm just-
you are, and I take it as such, as offense. And no, because I told you the story. My brother said I had all these moles on my face because I was a butt baby.
Butt baby.
Because
Yep.
he said that my sister, who was a large girl, God rest her soul, but he said that she broke our mom's vagina,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to come out of her ass, and I was a butt baby, and that's why I had moles all over.
That's why you got all the cockadots.
And that's why he said you got a doo-doo face.
I think she was just being unoriginal. to
And
be
literally,
honest with
I
you.
cried, and I went to my mom, and I was like, "I need surgery." She goes, "Why?" I was like, "I need to get the doo doo off my face. And I need doo doo face removal. Doo doo. I don't know. I was just like, I have this doo doo. It won't come off. I was like scrubbing my face.
baby, that's not doo doo.
My mom wasn't an old black lady. Yeah. Max. She's got googly eyes spinning around.
Money cometh.
She's like, we got to sell some chitlins to get the cock off your face, boy.
Fried chicken and okra, baby. Greens, beans, tomatoes, ham, chicken, you name it.
Yeah, everything DMX wanted in prison.
Moving right along.
Yeah,
All
please.
right. This is our last one. Would you only be able to tell the truth or only be able to lie?
I already do only lie most of the time.
You don't have to
But-
remember lies, though.
No, I don't. They just
No,
come to-
wait. I said that backwards. You do have to remember lies.
Yeah.
You don't have to remember the truth.
The truth, yeah.
and that will
except-
set you free.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm a natural liar, so I don't have to remember lies. I just always naturally, instinctually lie.
And I think you're good at cataloging your lies.
Oh yeah, I'm really good. I'm still
You
running
commit-
excuses from fucking high school.
You
dude.
commit the
Yeah.
bit. I'll tell you,
No,
you
I
definitely do on that, for sure.
My name's not even Mike.
I am getting to the point where I'm certain. What?
I'm actually black. Yeah,
Are you like a
you were just racist when I met you, so I was like, just
you're
whatever.
like a
that's fine.
Jaquan or a
Yeah.
John Terrius?
John Tavarius.
Okay.
is actually my real name.
As long as it's not Bic Tarvey.
Yeah, it's not Big Tarvey. I don't. What is Big Tarvey
That's
from?
the HIV medicine I keep seeing on commercials.
Yeah. What about the other? I don't know what the medicine's for, but it's Sky Rizzy.
Woo, Sky
Rizzy, yeah. And I think like medicine jokes are hacky, but they're making it too hard for me not to talk about them.
Yeah.
Like there's Sky Rizzy. There was another one that was like,
Man, there was like two others the other
there's
night,
so
man. They're
many.
like people's names, and it's like they're starting to just come up with like sounds. It's like Ipqua. You want
Yeah.
Ipqua? You know, like what the?
chocolate duda dig it down down. Yeah. Damn. What's wrong with you, man? I'm on the dig it down down right now. Dude, that's funny because I'm on the ski reap. Yeah, that's all. I thought you would have gave me something on that, but whatever. It's fine.
I refuse to partake in that.
Yeah. What was the question?
Tell the truth or
Always lie?
tell the lie. I'm gonna go with the truth because I think I can sugarcoat the bad news that I'd have to tell people.
I know you for over 20 years. You don't sugarcoat shit.
I could.
I know you could. That's what is most frustrating is that I don't want to sugarcoat it till you hit me with the real one, and I'm like, man, next time just lie to me, dude.
All right.
Yeah. I'm fine. It's okay. I know the truth. I know I'm lying to myself.
Fuck
I
it.
just want to feel good from someone else for once.
I hear you. I feel that.
I'll probably go with the truth too. It'd be liberating.
yeah.
Let go of all these lies.
That'd be the last leaf you need to turn
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, I guess
Honest
it's more
Mike.
altruistic. I mean, I am pretty honest most of the time. See, that's another lie I just told.
Fucking
I'm
liar.
lying about lying. I'm lying even when I'm telling a lie, and I'm telling the truth even when I lie. Yeah.
I get you. All right.
All right. Well, let's move on. I don't know. The time's all screwed up, so I don't know where we are on time, but it doesn't
Remember,
matter.
we're like 8 minutes ahead or something.
Something like that, yeah. But we're gonna do a short episode for you guys. But let's move on to the next segment because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
Well, we can always go back to good old Florida to get some bullshit happening.
I love the Florida stink.
I love the Florida stink so much that I lived there twice. I might even live there a third time. Who
I'd
knows?
live there again. I'm thinking about going right now.
It's one of the few places I would rather go.
They have medical marijuana, or do they have recreational now, right? I think they went fully rec.
Yeah, I think it's rec.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. That just adds to it, of course.
Yeah.
So we got ourselves a Florida man charged with hiding his phone in between his roommate's pillows to record her after she got out of the shower.
What are you trying to...
I mean, it's already your roommate. You already have the ability to try to sneak a look in a plethora of other ways.
There's a lot better. Yeah, there's a lot better. Plus, you don't even need a phone. For Christmas, I asked my girlfriend for this thing, and I need to use it. It's actually a pin with a camera in it, so you can put it in your pocket and record. And I've been wanting to do that on stage, but between the pillows, she has to be right in the, unless her bed is facing the shower or the bathroom or where she comes in. I mean, might not have much of a shot there, pal.
Well, he's lived there long enough to know the proper, I think.
Is it bad that I'm trying to give him advice on how to skirt on a chick?
It's a little late.
Yeah.
He got caught.
Yeah. I just got caught too.
His opportunity came and went. West Palm Beach, of all places.
Of all places, I feel like that's where the most of it
That's
happens.
where the most of the shit happens.
I feel like he's a beginner at this. I feel like he could have done better.
Yeah, I gotta say, you know what? It's these rich folks and the people that work for the rich folks that they get fucking nuts out there. West Palm Beach for sure. Because Jacksonville gets really bad too, but that's just that's some country shit. You got to expect country.
Jacksonville might even be more country than Texas is in some parts. Man.
Jacksonville, Jacksonville, Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 20 minutes, 30 minutes from the Georgia border.
That's one of the.
And it's
that's one of the nicknames.
Everybody in Jacksonville is either super hood or super country.
Therefore,
either way, they're pretty super stupid.
Blacksonville.
Yeah,
definitely.
Blacksonville.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember when they changed the Jaguars? Nobody would go to their games, so they would give out free tickets.
Yes.
And then you know how stadiums change names, whatever sponsor buys the name rights.
Yes.
Do you remember the 1-800-AXE Gary Stadium?
I do. Yes.
Yeah.
The commercials were hilarious for that. And
they had a.
I'm pretty sure it's still a business that's probably still around.
Yeah, listeners, y'all should Google this, but it was the 1-800-ASK Gary thing because there was a Gary. I don't know his last name, but he was the lawyer that had all the commercials in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But he only hired hood people to be on his commercials, so everybody was like, 1-800-AXE Gary.
They're like, girl, what happened to you? My car just got hit. I need to call Axe Gurry and see what he say I should do.
Yeah. What happened to you? I mean, I fell to work. Fool, you better ask Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
call
the
1-800-AXE Gary.
Yeah. And I just remember they changed the stadium and everybody's like, you going to Axe Gurry?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me free tickets to Gurry this weekend.
I mean, that's better than isn't there like a it's not the Staples Center. There's something that's silly. It's like the postits.com or Post-it.
I'm sure it's something like that. Just
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So isn't that fucked up though? If your roommate, the person you live with, split bills with, they're trying to catch you naked like that. I've seen a lot of pornos that way. Was he expecting her to be like, you little devil, come on in here, get my nipple in your mouth,
Whip
let's
that
go.
hog out. Yeah, it's like, no, this is now you're going to get a criminal charge.
I think it's always funny in those porns when it's like stepbrother spying on stepsister. Her punishment is to suck his dick and fuck him.
Yeah, I'm going to show you what's up.
Yeah, I don't think you know what a punishment is, you dumb bitch.
I learned my lesson a little bit.
Yeah,
I might need to learn my lesson again next week if you'd like.
I forgot the lesson. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. You're going to have to blow me again.
All right. Back to our story. Florida man accused of recording his female roommate while coming out of the shower. West Palm Beach said that the crime happened on the afternoon of August the 5th. This is recent. According to the arrest report, the victim said that she works at a restaurant during the evenings and likes to take a shower prior to leaving for her shift. The victim said while in the shower, her roommate and friend, good trusted friend, Hugo. Is anyone named Hugo a good trusted friend?
I've never met a Hugo that wouldn't try to catch a girl naked. I've met several Hugos and all of them seem like fucking pervs.
He also has four names.
Of course he does.
It's Hugo Stefan Quinones Cuero.
That was a pretty good accent,
wasn't
man.
it?
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Oh, okay. He entered the bedroom. The document went on to explain that the woman when she got to her room, she noticed that her pillows had been rearranged, so it looked odd. She fixed them, and then she actually found her roommate's phone amongst the pillows.
Oh.
How did that happen?
It was an accident.
She took the phone, stopped the recording. Busted.
Yeah.
That right then and there,
Yeah.
busted. And texted about 7 minutes of video to her own phone. Days later, the victim and police decided to use a controlled phone to call Quinones Cueto to get a confession from him. I was going to say a confession, Cueto, from him.
So did she leave the video on the phone and give it back to him?
She sent it back to her. She sent it to her phone. And then maybe
doesn't
she just
say?
maybe she deleted the video and just left the phone or something. It
Didn't say anything to him?
The logistics are a gray area right there in the way the story was written. But so he got his phone back at a certain point. She called him and asked him, how you would do this. Why would you do this to me? Why would you record me naked? Later on, he states that he just said, I wanted to just see you. And she replied, you wanted to see me naked? And he replied, why else would I do that? He reportedly apologized for it profusely. Said, I'm sorry, please, you can trust me, blah, 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 all that stuff. Then police described the video saying that Quinones Cueto would clearly be seen setting up his phone and then walking out of the victim's room. So he turned on the video and you could see him walking away.
He had it on so that he could set it and run in case she was coming.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's not completely stupid, but he is completely fucking stupid.
Finally, the report said that the detective spoke with him at his home and he told him he wanted to know what she was doing because she was arriving home late and he just wanted to know what was going on and if she was okay. And
if she was okay naked. Yeah. Are you okay? Do you need a dick inside you? You go straight to jail.
In the end, he confessed, obviously. And then in the report, the police defined the charge as video voyeurism, which is illegal.
Which is a category I watch.
If that person, for his or her own amusement or the entertainment, sexual arousal, gratification, or profit, or for the purpose of degrading, abusing another person, or for somebody publicly to intentionally.
So if he's gonna, in case
statute,
he's gonna try to post it on OnlyFans or post it to a porn site or jack off to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what makes it illegal. What he did. He was charged with one count of video voyeurism on a person younger than 19. She was a younger roommate. He was released from jail less than 3 hours later on his own recognizance, and he has a court date coming up.
And she has labeled all her food in the fridge. They're roommates, right? That's his roommate, right?
They were roommates.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
You think he went back to the apartment after he got arrested?
Well, he's got to get his stuff. He's got to get the other cameras out of her room before they find him.
You'd be like, I know that this happened, but I mean, we can't still just it's a good arrangement here.
He's
at
like,
the house.
hey, you still owe me for the electric bill, though.
What if it's like his place and she lives there?
That's that's stupid. That's fucked up. I wonder what he was going to do with the footage, though. Was he going to try to post it, try to start an OnlyFans and make money off of it? Was he going to just jack off to it? Send it to friends?
If you get footage like that, I'm sure that you probably leak that somewhere. People, if they're ballsy enough to try to get that shot, they're going to leak it somewhere.
Which will come back to you, but I mean,
maybe not.
Maybe.
Yeah, you never know.
I feel like it's so hard to get away with anything these days with computers and technology and cameras everywhere and everything going on.
Well, the safe bet is just don't upload pictures of people naked without their permission.
Yeah. Consent.
That's how that works.
Consent.
You want another story?
Yeah.
All right. You like to stay in Florida?
Sure.
Okay.
I love Florida.
Oh, we got ourselves a Florida fire chief allowed a woman down on her luck to spend the night in the station.
Oh, that's very nice of him.
And then to his surprise, she stole a fire truck and impersonated a firefighter out in public without them being around.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it for a fucking discount on a sandwich, or was she trying to save somebody from a fire?
Was there a call in the middle of the night and the firefighters didn't wake up?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to go do this for you guys. Y'all stay sleeping.
Which I doubt that.
Well, let's find out. So, Florida woman accused of stealing a fire truck after she spent the night in a fire station. According to the Suwannee Sheriff's Office.
Suwannee Samsonite.
Yeah. Deputies responded to the Wellborn Volunteer Fire Department after receiving a report about a stolen fire truck. At the scene, Patrol Division Deputy Larson Zimmerman spoke with the Volunteer Fire Department chief.
Ooh, another Zimmerman cop in
Another
Florida.
Zimmerman in Florida. Let me also say, when I read these stories, it always shows me that weird dog picture. Have you seen this picture
I have
yet?
not seen the dog picture.
I've explained this weird dog picture to you before, and it's really creepy. It
Oh.
looks like a person holding onto a wall.
It does look like a person because of the color of the dog.
But it's a dog.
Yeah, screenshot that real quick. Send
Yes.
it to me. I'll post it so they'll know what we're talking about. But yeah, I want to save that dog, but also I don't want to touch that dog.
Yeah, I look like I'll catch some sort of fungus from touching it or something,
Yeah.
or it'll fall
It
in
looks
love
like
with
a
me.
humanoid
It
dog.
looks like Species, isn't it? Species? Is that what it was? The movie? Adrian Broner. What was that?
I don't know.
What movie? Where that monster they created, he was fucking it.
Adrian Brody.
Now, not Broner. He's a
Yeah, I
fighter.
was like
Adrian
Broner,
Brody.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
Species.
think it was
yeah.
Species.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Or Mimic. Was it Mimic?
No, Mimic was different.
Okay. All right.
But
And-
I'm lying again. I don't know.
I don't know. I just was going to argue with 50% of what you said.
I just want to be right of Adrian Brody. That's other than that.
You were.
I was.
And you were. Congratulations.
And I achieved. The rest was all a lie. I don't know. I've never seen Species or Mimic.
I have no idea what those words are.
I don't even know who Adrian Brody is. I just felt like I should correct you. I don't know. I'll see myself.
Broner
out.
sounded too close to Boner,
Yeah.
and I knew that couldn't
Yeah,
be right.
I was like, no. If it sounds like Boner, I know about it, and I didn't know.
All right. According to the sheriff's office, the fire chief told Zimmerman that he allowed the 44-year-old woman, Belinda Dolores Waugh.
Wow.
Waugh. Waugh.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but anytime, first off, of course it was a Belinda. But anytime I hear the name Dolores, I think of my first girlfriend from kindergarten, Dolores Powers.
Shout out Dolores Powers.
Yeah, shout out. Sounds like a tuna broker or some kind of real estate mogul. But Dolores, I don't know why. I just
Let
think
me
of
ask you
Dolores.
this. Do you think the fire chief wasn't fucking Belinda?
Well, he was trying to for sure.
Why would he let her stay at the fucking firehouse?
Because she slid down in his pole.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he let Miss Waugh of Wellborn spend the night at the fire station the night before, and everything was fine, so he let her stay the night again. When the fire chief returned to the fire department the following afternoon because of the call, both Waugh and the fire truck were missing. While on the scene, Belinda called the volunteer fire chief and told him that she had run out of gas and was at a business in Live Oak. She got to run and get a pack of cigarettes or something.
I was just going to go get some Wendy's. You want one of those 1-cent burgers?
Deputies went to the business and located both the missing truck and Waugh, who told the sheriff's office she claimed she was a volunteer firefighter with the Suwannee County Fire Department. She believed that just saying I'm a volunteer of the volunteer fire, not knowing that that's actually like a job.
Yeah, that's actually, you still get a uniform. He's like, oh yeah, is that your fire retardant blouse?
There's credentials still required here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on. Because you volunteered to do it doesn't make you one. The Suwannee County Fire Rescue Administration vehemently denied claim that she was ever authorized to operate the fire truck, nor was she a volunteer firefighter of the county. She was arrested and thrown in jail and got her ass kicked, and now she's looking at charges of
got her
grand.
ass kicked?
Yeah, she got beat up.
She got beat up?
It says she got beat up in jail. The truck's keys were found in a cup in the cab. She was arrested. She was booked to Suwannee County Jail. She had a black eye in the photo of her mugshot. It didn't show the mugshot, but it mentioned that she must have had an altercation.
In a movie when someone's trying to get away and they get in a car and they flip the visor and the keys come out. And most of the time you're like, nobody does
Why
this,
would that
right?
ever
Why would?
happen?
And I've
Ever.
never. I've lived out in the country with no one around. I've never done. Why the fire truck shouldn't be the same way?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be in the cup holder.
Hey, Cap, I just want to make sure the keys are there in case there's a fire in the middle of the night.
James keeps losing the keys, so I just put them in the cup holder. All right, sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to steal a fire truck.
Yeah. Well, usually they also don't have anybody in there, especially Belinda sounds like she's probably got beat up by her husband, and that's why she was there.
Yeah. You know,
Probably for blowing a fireman.
what if the black eye was actually already pre-existing and that's why she was there? Yeah.
They just wiped the makeup off.
Yeah.
Belinda, you're a liar. Yeah.
I mean, kudos to you on knowing how to drive a fire truck. Aren't those like driving like an 18-wheeler? It's like
I don't know. I don't think anything's like that.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like air shocks and shit with the fucking
I've sat
shifter.
in an 18-wheeler and it is like that.
And the steering wheel like bounces a
I
little
feel like
bit
the only
like
difference
this.
is it's like instead of like when you drive a manual transmission, I feel like there's like 15 or 20 gears.
There
There's
is.
just more, right? That's all it is.
Actually, you're right.
First gear's only up to like 10 miles an hour, and then it's like seconds.
Yeah.
You're constantly. Why can't they make that in automatic?
They make them now in automatic.
They
Trucks
do?
are in
Okay.
automatic. Yeah, no. Somebody saw the kink in the chain, so
All right.
they saw the need.
Only
They
took-
fixed it. Yeah.
Fucking 80 years to do it. Nice. Let's do the last one. Let's do
Where
another.
are we at on time?
I don't know.
We wanting to be successful.
Oh
with
yeah,
our
we got
short
plenty of
session?
time. We got
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're not even. I don't even know if we're at 30 minutes yet.
Okay. Fair. All right. So, you ever wanted to just quit a job, like righteously, where you like fucking go out in a blaze of glory? Like-
Every job I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many jobs. I want revenge
How
on the
many
boss.
have you been able to go out in a blaze of glory in?
None.
None.
Yeah. No.
I had one where I
you
went
get
out in the
fired
blaze
by
of glory.
surprise, and you're just like yelling on the way out.
Yeah,
Or something. It's,
I think the statute of limitations is past us now. But I used to sell magazines door to door, and there were the people that
Yeah.
they kidnapped all the
Yeah,
young
yeah.
kids and forced
yeah,
them
they
to do
use
that
up the
shit.
younger kids and make it look
Yeah.
like it's cool,
So-
and then they work you like slaves.
So, like the boss, he didn't like my answer about something about why I was late. So I said a smart ass answer, and he said something. So I was like, "All right, well, fuck you," blah blah blah. And I just said so. I forgot what specifically transpired, what was said, or I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
But but he ended up telling
That
me
was a wink, just so y'all know.
He told me I was fired, basically. So I went back up to the hotel to go get my stuff. And the whole way up there, he was like talking shit to me the whole time, and so I had to beat him up, and I had to. My hand was tipped.
Yeah.
And it was pretty funny because his
Some people are asking for it.
his number one guy came up to try to help him, and like he tried to dive into the fight, but it was funny because he dove like extremely short. He was like, "Hey, don't touch my boss," and he like tried to dive at
My
me,
boss!
but his like spear fell short, so he like landed around my waist and knees. So it was the perfect opportunity to grab his hair and kick him in the face.
Yeah.
With my knee. And so then the police came, and the person I trained who was willing to quit with me, he was like, "No, cops." He's like, "Those two guys jumped him, and he beat their ass defending himself," and the cops
Yeah.
believed him.
Nice.
And like I felt like I like freed everyone. I like brought the keys down to the van where everyone
Yeah.
was like waiting on there. I'm like, "You're all free. Take the van and leave. Run back to where you're from." And
Yeah.
like I took off too.
They probably stayed.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did. They were like, "Are we going to McDonald's yet?"
Yeah.
or what?
Well, he owes us money, so we're not leaving till we get that.
Some of those people only made like $3 a day.
Yeah, I remember doing door-to-door sales. Some days you make nothing. All you do is spend money on
Yuck.
gas and food, and then you're fucked.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That's where people would like. I'd like if they loaned me $1 or $2, whatever down the road, they would like at the most inopportune moments, they'd be like, "Hey, you got that $1.50 I loaned you like 3 weeks ago."
Yeah, it's always like on the worst day where you've sold nothing, you've lost money.
I don't
you
actually have any cash right now.
Yeah, you got arrested en route or something like that. Yeah, that's always when they
Pretty
come
sure
looking.
I smoked you out or got you
Yeah.
a beer in between now and then, which should have made up for it.
Yeah,
but,
that's paid back.
All right, so last story. Here we go. Lottery winner. This guy won the lottery.
Ooh, how often do you dream about stuff like that? Like winning the lottery, finding a bag of money.
I dream about it
Bank-
every time I play the lottery.
I never play, but I think not as often as I used to because I'm not working a job where I'm like clocking in and stuck there or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think about it still sometimes. I'm like, man, but I don't play the lottery, so I'm not going to
You
win.
have to play to win. And
Yeah.
now they have an app where you can just buy the tickets.
Really?
It's so easy. I'll turn you on to
I
it,
wish you
just
wouldn't
so
have told me
Yes,
that.
it's too easy. I'm telling you. I play lottery like 3 times a week. I win nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I feel
nothing.
like they're an app. They're just like, give us your money, dummy.
They're giving me
Either
legit
way.
quick pick numbers, and I can pick my own numbers, and it's just the drawings are happening, and I just literally get like one number ever. You know
Yeah.
what? There is one that was like it was all or nothing. I played it once. I should play it more often because I actually got close to nothing, and I ended up getting like at least a few bucks back or some shit like that. But anyway, okay. So this guy won the lottery. $13.5 million.
Ooh.
13.5 mil is enough for me to probably not even go do a formal goodbye if I didn't like my work. I would just no call, no show, and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Or if you have a grudge with someone, if
Do you have to clean out your locker? $13.5 million?
No,
What
you
do
don't
need
have to. But if you have a grudge with somebody, like you want to piss someone off or you want to make a statement, it's enough money for you to go do that. Because
Okay.
I mean, obviously taxes, all that. You probably get like what 8-9 million.
Yeah.
which is still good. You can live off the interest for a long time if
Totally.
you don't live too extravagant. I'd be broke again in a year.
Let's say you make a spectacle of yourself and you actually get arrested. You can afford to get out of jail or hire a lawyer or whatever.
Just no rape, no murder.
yeah, no, of course. Well,
I mean, either way, don't rape or murder.
This
but-
brings us into the story. It's the only reason I'm talking about it right now. Okay.
I figured.
Lottery winner shows up for his work shift at Walmart with his boss's face tattooed on his ass, and he's naked.
Nice.
All
I was
right.
about to say, how did you know?
Walmart,
But
Walmart. Oh, is this? Are we talking about you?
no, I'm saying, how would you know about his ass? Yeah, no, I'm not. I wouldn't waste a tattoo getting my boss's face.
Yeah, because that'd be a tough cover up, I guess. Yeah. A Walmart employee from Cincinnati found a fairly unusual way to leave his job after winning the $13.5 million lottery. He showed up to his work entirely naked with the store manager's face tattooed on his ass. 47-year-old Jerry Smith. So that tells me it could still happen if I keep playing the lottery.
Yeah, he's older than us.
47-year-old Jerry Smith. Good for you, Jerry, already. $13.5 million jackpot a few weeks ago at the Powerball lottery, blah, blah, blah. After 17 years with his job, without any incident, he actually, ironically, recently was involved in several heated arguments that ended up in resulting in him being suspended from work for the last couple of weeks. So he was like suspended from work and supposed to be coming back.
So he didn't even tell his coworkers. I bet that he won the lottery.
I mean, if
Yes.
you worked at Walmart, would you really be friends with your coworkers?
I mean, situational. I've had shitty jobs where I ended up making friends, but
I guess so.
Then when I'm fired from the job, I don't really talk
A job
to them
like
anymore.
that, you
Yeah.
always at least gravitate to at least one person, right?
Yeah.
At least one person.
One other person that also talks shit about the boss you hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This person, when I worked at a grocery store, was a guy who used to tell me he'd go home every night and take an ecstasy pill, and I didn't believe him. I was like, "You don't go home and take an ecstasy pill every night."
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, I'll bring you some tomorrow then," and he fucking did. And I was like, "Holy shit!"
He's like, yeah, I'm an addict.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, dude!" I was like, "This is like I would do this like once or twice a year. You do this every night?" He's just
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot. Yeah, mashed potato brains. Go ahead.
He worked at a grocery store. He was a grown
Yeah,
man.
exactly,
I was much
yeah.
younger. He was a grown man. All right.
He might have even been mentally retarded for all you know.
He was possibly
Yeah.
trying to rape me. I
Yeah.
don't know. You know,
He
or
was.
groom me or something.
He was trying to rape you. He's going to get you hooked on ecstasy, and then he was going to rape your little bottom.
So that morning, Jerry ended up, he pushed the confrontations a step further, and he showed up for work completely naked and had a tattoo of the store manager's face on his ass cheek.
That's commitment right there.
Big time. Good, because he also afford now to take it off, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. According to his coworker, Karen Miller, who witnessed everything, fucking Karen in accounting, Mr. Smith arrived at work totally naked, kept cussing and yelling obscenities for 45 minutes till the cops showed up and arrested him.
Jesus, 45 minutes. Like, make your point and go.
Yeah. No, this guy planned on getting in trouble and legally getting himself out of it.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
tell this
yeah,
is what
yeah,
he did.
but-
yeah.
I don't think I'd sit through like a tattoo of someone's face takes hours. I don't think I'd sit through all that pain because tattoos hurt. I don't care what anybody says. Tattoos do fucking hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit through that to put my boss's face there
And I bet you he went to jail with the raw tattoo.
with the raw ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sat on fucking jail seats and sat on the jail floor.
He might have even been booked in and out because, I mean, he's there for something they could charge him with. It's not like you.
He posted
Yeah.
bail. Yeah, he probably posted bail.
right
It was
away.
during the day, so he probably saw the magistrate. We've never been
Yeah.
arrested. And
30 times.
all right, Mr. Miller says his former colleague acted like a maniac and scared several of the elderly customers because, ironically, this happened on Senior Citizen Tuesday morning.
Okay. Isn't every morning senior citizen
Do
morning?
you remember they designated that at Walmart? That every
don't.
they did.
No,
so
I didn't know
during
that.
COVID, and I think that, and you know,
Oh, yeah.
the
During
seniors I
COVID,
think
yeah.
got into a routine over it, and
Yeah.
Tuesday morning was senior morning.
I do remember that. Yeah.
where they can shop without feeling molested by the younger people.
Who's molesting old people at Walmart? If anything, I'm avoiding old people at Walmart because they just gunk up the works. They get in the fucking way.
Well, you're not making them feel weird.
They're making me feel
Don't
weird.
go there Tuesday morning. That's their time.
I won't.
Leave them alone.
Okay.
Stop.
Stop saying like I'm doing it. I'm not. I don't want anything to do with them.
Mr. Smith was arrested and filed with 113 criminal charges, including 111 charges of indecent exposure. As
How's
well,
it? Oh, because 111
each
people
person,
saw. Yeah.
Yep. As well as public intoxication and vandalism, causing more than $2,500 in damage. If found guilty on all charges, he faces up to 67 years of imprisonment and a fine of $765,000.
Well, that's fucking.
That went a little far.
Yeah.
That went a little far.
You went a little far there, pal.
You know?
He probably could have even left in 20 minutes and then maybe not got in trouble. They would be like, all right, he's gone, whatever.
Actually, what if he even just showed up and didn't cuss anybody out, and everybody thought it was kind of funny, and the boss showed up and got a good laugh out of it, and people got pictures together, and then you like shook hands with everybody and said, "I'm a millionaire, fuck you," and left.
I'm not shaking his hand.
I'm just saying, like, why couldn't it just
Get that hand out here? Let me shake that dick, sir. Let me shake that rich dick. All right.
It didn't have to end.
Do you need an assistant, Jerry?
It didn't have to end with going to jail. That's what I'm just saying.
Stupid.
You know, you dumb fuck.
I'm sure you've daydreamed about doing that to jobs. Not that specifically, but like the revenge. Like I've always had the idea if I won money like that, just to go get regular jobs in offices and like for the people, like all the stuff they want to say to the boss.
Absolutely.
Just do all that stuff.
Do it on
Be
the way
a
out.
terrible employee. I want to go into like an office job and then go sit in the bathroom the whole day. Just the whole day. Come out for lunch, and when I'm done with lunch, clock in, go back in the bathroom.
To the point that they have to call you in the office and ask you about it?
I'm not coming in the office. I'm in the bathroom. And also,
You can step in my office.
if you talk to me in here, I will sue you. This is unprofessional and not cool. All right? My ding-a-ling is out,
You're making
sir.
me feel uncomfortable while I'm undressed.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. My wiener is out. This is not cool.
So, like on an episode in the 60s or 70s, we did one where a guy won a large amount of money and he shat on the boss's desk, and he got arrested for that. That's when I learned on that episode that that's something you can't do.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I mean, it'd be nice to shit on the boss's desk.
I bet he ain't getting 67 years and $700,000 in fines.
You know what? I'd rather have shat on the desk. I think that the guy was only looking at like less than a year of trouble, overall. So
he'll probably get probation even.
Yeah.
And just a fine.
yeah. But make sure you don't go shitting on any other boss's desks.
Well, I'm not going to have a boss because I'm rich. So, also, I'm not taking
shit on
advice
your
from
own
you.
desk.
Yeah. The guy only shits on desks now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've daydreamed about that, doing stuff like that, like
You
getting
keep
just
saying
getting
the
jobs.
word wrong. I got to tell you,
What?
they dreamt.
Well, I daydreamed.
You daydreamed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can dreamt all you want, and I'll
like-
dreamed all I want.
It just feels like something under my nail when you say it
Yeah,
like that.
that's why I do it. Okay, well, I didn't correct you on like 8 things you said
sorry.
wrong. It's vehemently.
Vehemently?
Not
Vehemently?
You said Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
It's not a banh mi.
It's Oriental. It's Oriental. That's what it
whatever
is.
it is.
Yeah.
I said it wrong, but so did you.
It's the V.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. That's it. I feel like we just argued for 30 minutes.
It's all good. And then we make up at the end when it's done. It's all good.
Yeah. We don't talk for a week.
That's it. Till the next episode.
Yep. Hey, what do you think about these? I wanted to talk about this on here before I forget. Before we get out of here, what do you think about these 1-cent burgers?
Yeah, I think it's...
Is that going on right now, or does that start tomorrow?
It was today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow?
I think it's a form of some sort of conspiracy of testing government control.
I don't think there's
control
any,
of some sort.
I don't think there's anything in the burgers.
No, I don't either.
What I think is...
But there could be.
No, what I think is they're testing to see how we would take it if they did that.
Yes.
Because why sell them for 1 cent? You could just put them in the burgers and we'd buy them at regular price. Nobody has to lose any money. We wouldn't know the fucking difference.
Well, I also saw a theory about it somewhere is that I think the FDA ended up doing like some sort of like amendment to its requirements.
That's what I think. They took like some hormone you can't have in the food anymore, and like the expiration date's coming, so they got to push these out. Which, why don't you just give some free food to homeless people or something? They still want a penny. That's how greedy they are. They still want a fucking penny for their burger.
Capitalism at its finest, man.
Yeah,
you know?
That's kind of at its lowest because you probably still would have sold the same amount of burgers at the same price.
And especially if there was something wrong with it, you can quietly do that to homeless people and nobody's going to pay attention. You know, it's like, oh, the homeless people are dying. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Well, I mean, obviously, that's not something there. Well, I mean, it probably is something there that's killing us, but it's not killing us right away.
Yeah.
But I mean, all fast food's bad for you either way, and that's
Luckily,
why
I don't eat it.
And that's why it's so delicious. You eat it.
I don't eat it.
Nope. I had Wendy's with you 2 weeks ago.
I refrain.
I had fast food with you like 2 weeks ago.
Where did we eat?
Wendy's breakfast.
I haven't had Wendy's this year.
Denver.
Oh, you know it's an airport. It was an airport stop. That's right. Yeah, you got me.
It sure was.
All right.
And then you had McDonald's on the way out.
No, I mean I like
but McDonald's breakfast doesn't count because it's fucking
We
delicious.
already knew it was slime.
Yeah,
we already knew it was fucked
that's
up
fine.
shit.
Yeah, that slime's good.
I mean, they're getting on it too. They're just like, oh, you guys doing some fucking testing with those 1 penny? We're doing 50-cent burgers.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's
what's wrong with your shit? Nothing. It's just McDonald's.
We just want to cut them out.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. I think they're just testing, like running an experiment to see.
It is completely
something.
Yeah, it has
to see
something
like
to
how
do with
to
population
see if we would
control.
accept it, because nobody trusts the government anymore. No matter what they do or say, we're like, nah. Like everybody's like, aliens are real. Then the government's like, hey, aliens are real, and we're like, nah, no, they're not. Give me a stimulus. I don't care about the aliens.
Yeah. to the point that even other countries are coming out with alien stuff now too. But it looks phony, you know.
The Mexican one I saw.
Wasn't that like the alien that was on Men in Black that was dead inside that thing's head?
It looked like it. And, when I saw that one though, I saw a meme that said, "Me 2 minutes after eating a Popeye's biscuit without a drink."
Nice.
This picture
so
of the alien all dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hilarious.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's it. End of the show stuff at the Open Mic Podcast on all social media. MIKE. Find me at Mikey B the Comic. MIKEY. You know how to spell it. Whatever. Figure it out. Say it to your phone. You don't even have to type it out.
You're on top searches actually now.
Yeah. We are. We're right there.
Front page.
But tell us what you guys think about conspiracies. Any conspiracies that you guys like? The 1 cent burger. Any of that stuff. Just
think we're
interact
wrong?
with us.
Think you got a better idea?
Yeah. What's up? What's up? What are jeans made of? Exactly. But that's it. Unless you got anything.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Not a goddamn thing.
Not even a papal? All right. We're out of here.